Last day of September. We're going to start a new month, October, which is my favorite month. And Kristen, you say if you're looking at all the long-range projections, October's going to start off, Ann, pretty dry.
I'm sorry, is it your favorite because it's your birthday month?
Yeah, it's my birthday.
Just had to
Tomorrow,
clarify that.
So, yeah, that's
yes,
why.
it is. It's
fall.
on the way.
Like
you know
fall.
what? Great weather for you. So if you like the cooler weather, you like the cooler temperatures, you better get out and enjoy it right now and over the next couple of days, because once we get to the next 2 days, it really does. I've been looking at some of the long-range forecast models. You know, you have the total lunar eclipse that's coming up next week, and you have to keep in mind, too, that you do start to lose some of the reliability with the forecast models once you get beyond 5 to 7 days. But just looking ahead, it looks like it is going to be really dry and warmer than average for us for quite a bit of time going into next week once we get to the next few days. But right now, it definitely feels like fall, in fact, below average temperature-wise. 63 degrees right now, humidity at 75%. We're actually starting to see the humidity drop, and with that will come the drier air. That will come the cooler air as well. So as we head through the rest of this evening, temperatures in the 50s, a few showers still hanging around, but they are starting to kind of taper off here in the metro area. Meanwhile, some of the heavier stuff's trying to push into the Cascades, but that's going to die down too. Sunset tonight at 6:52 p.m. and then we'll just be watching for clouds and maybe even a little bit of fog to move in overnight, but we dry things out. Here's a look at the metro area. Portland, just a few spotty light rain showers happening there, and then back to the west of Oregon City. So not a whole lot happening here. You get south, and even these showers are starting to break down a bit. Estacada seeing a little bit more heavy rain, and then out toward Mount Hood Village and out along the Cascades there, just east of Gresham, some heavier stuff. But again, a lot of that stuff's going to continue to wind down. Those showers continuing to weaken, and then back to the west where these showers have been coming from, you can see just some spotty light rain coming out of the Coast Range, and that's going to slow down too, especially once we start to see that sun go down, and then we are dry after that. And then it's all about the temperatures, really. Temperatures out there right now in the 50s across central and eastern Oregon, so much cooler day for you. And then in the Willamette Valley, highs today only in the 60s too. Highs right now for Portland should be around 70 degrees, so we're below average. Tomorrow morning we'll start off on the cool side again. This morning down to 53 degrees, and tomorrow morning some of us could even wake up to temperatures in the upper 40s, but it'll get even cooler tomorrow night. So starting off at 50, a little patchy fog, some low clouds in the morning. Those will break up, and we'll see some sunshine for the afternoon. Upper 60s though, so still a little below average. Temperature wise tomorrow evening, with the drier air moving in tomorrow, we are going to see those temperatures drop very quickly. We may get a little bit of patchy fog. Overnight lows tomorrow night in the metro area down into the middle and upper 40s, and then some parts of the valley may even get down to right around 40 degrees, maybe a couple of spots down to 39 too. That'll be hard pressed to happen. The colder stuff's going to stay east of us and east of the Cascades. This is where we have freeze warnings in effect for tonight, and that goes for Madras out toward Ashwood, Redmond, Prineville, out toward Sisters Bend, of course, underneath that freeze warning. Upper 20s to low 30s, south central portions of Oregon as well, toward Klamath Falls and Paisley. All of you guys getting down to the upper 20s and low 30s tonight, so make sure you bring in any of those sensitive plants tonight. For the coast, down into the upper 40s and low 50s tonight, the mid 60s tomorrow, and we'll see a little more sunshine for the afternoon along I-5. Morning fog and low clouds and partly sunny with highs in the upper 60s. Central and eastern Oregon, highs tomorrow a little bit warmer, but it will be a colder start starting off in the 30s, and then for the Cascades and the Gorge, you can see those temperatures mainly in the 50s and 60s tomorrow, so still feeling very much like fall, but watch what happens. So down to the 40s the next couple of nights, and then we really start to warm things back up again. Upper 70s by Friday, upper 70s into the weekend, going into early next week. Temperatures may drop to the mid 70s, but it looks like, gosh, even through next week, it looks like we could stay dry and warmer than average.
So at least this first week in October, drier, warmer than average as we head into
Not very October-like at all. Except for the first day.
Okay, throw us a bone. Thanks, Kristen.